Hey, Wimbledon World Entertainment, and as we know, rumours have been running rampant for quite a while now on who's going to play the next James Bond. And nothing really has been coming out that's solid. You know, there's rumours here, there, and everywhere. We've covered a lot of them. But there seems to be now a reason why this movie isn't moving forward as fast as you think they would want to get it out there. And it's actually because there seems to be conflict between Barbara Broccoli and Jen Salke over at Amazon. Yeah, so there is a big report about this and we're going to have a look at it. Because apparently Broccoli does not like what Amazon's intentions are with James Bond. So let's have a look at this. It's been over 3 years since No Time to Die ended Daniel Craig's tenure as James Bond, with the character's death, no less, and we're seemingly no closer to seeing 007 return. The franchise is a guaranteed moneymaker, but should be there, alright, because is it? I don't know. As some fans have theorized, Amazon's purchase of MGM for a massive $6.5 billion is causing major problems for both of them and longtime franchise producer Barbara Broccoli. While the Bond franchise falls under the MGM umbrella, Broccoli has a huge amount of creative control, and for the past 3 decades, her family have decided when a new movie goes into production. She inherited the property from her father, Albert Broccoli. According to a new report from the Wall Street Journal, Broccoli has told friends she doesn't trust algorithm-centric Amazon with a character she helped to mythologize through big screen storytelling and gut instinct. This fall, she categorized the status of a new movie in dire terms: no script, no story, and no new Bond. In conversations with friends, she's allegedly expressed her thoughts on Amazon by bluntly saying this is what her friend reported that she said to her. And what I mean by that is Barbara Broccoli said this to this friend who says this. These people are fucking idiots.
Oh my.
So that's meant to be a direct quote from Barbara Broccoli. The issue that the company needs Broccoli to decide on the direction of the franchise moving forward. However, she doesn't want to make a new movie with the company. At the heart of that is the fact Amazon wants MCU-style shared world of movies and TV shows, rapidly expanding the property and making it as profitable as possible. Now this is where they're talking about they want spin-offs. They don't just want to focus on James Bond, they want to do like a spin-off for this character and a spin-off for that character and all this type of garbage. So as Bond's gatekeeper, Broccoli wants to keep the character in theaters and isn't looking to bring the secret agent into the world of streaming. As the site's report explains, Broccoli has complained that Amazon isn't a good home for Bond, since the company's core business is selling everything from toilet paper to vacuums, a perspective Amazon executives find unfair. But since she makes the creative calls that come first, script, casting, story, Broccoli can hold Bond hostage from Amazon for as long as she sees fit. This comes after rumblings, first published by the Hollywood Reporter, that Kraven the Hunter star Aaron Taylor Johnson is no longer in the mix to play Bond. Instead, a likely new contender has emerged in The Crown and Challenger star Josh O'Connor. At this point, it doesn't sound like anyone will be signing up to star in another movie starring the iconic Sir Ian Fleming's creation, as there's clearly an impasse that's going to require some major negotiations. So there's a lot in this article here, but there's actually quite a bit that they left out as well. They left out the fact that this friend who said, Barbara said that they're fucking idiots. She also said that one of the things that really brought the hammer down for Barbara Broccoli to work with Amazon was that Amazon, in particular Jennifer Salke, referred to James Bond as content, and she doesn't want it to be seen just as content. And that was literally where they were talking about they want to do spin-off shows, specifically shows to dump on Amazon. And of course, once Amazon bought MGM, what happened? They announced a reality TV show based on James Bond, which was the car show. And apparently Brian Cox signed up to that. He's a part of that show. And he signed up to it thinking he was actually signing up to a James Bond movie. He didn't actually know that it had nothing really to do with James Bond, that it was this reality TV show. So apparently he was furious when he found out about that, but he had already signed up. So it's interesting to see how Barbara Broccoli's sitting there saying, oh, Amazon is not a good home for James Bond, and we're not working with them, and we don't want to make new movies with them, and blah blah blah, it's just content. And yet, single-handedly, her and her partner in crime over there have been doing nothing but destroy the character. The whole Daniel Craig thing was destroying the character. Like, they literally killed him. They turned him into a pussy, basically, at the end, and killed him. And she's trying to say, oh, they're not going to work with us and make it good. It's like, okay. Now, you would have a major issue if this movie actually starts to come together with Barbara Broccoli and Jennifer Salke, is you can be guaranteed that the next James Bond will be the most soy boy person you've ever seen. Remember, Salke is the person who got rid of the Conan the Barbarian series for Amazon because she said it was too masculine. Yeah. So if you think you're going to get a James Bond, how James Bond is supposed to be, yeah, guess again. Especially if it falls under the umbrella of Jennifer Salke and Barbara Broccoli. Oh, things are not looking good for that franchise. Not under Amazon and not under Barbara Broccoli, to be honest. So we'll have to wait and see exactly what comes of this story. But for now, that's what we know. Broccoli is not happy and does not like the franchise being there at Amazon. She hates the fact that they just want to use it for content, and she is not willing to work with them. So it's going to be interesting. So with that, I shall leave it there for this one. Like, share, subscribe. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.